This video will be to show Byng faculty how to move files from your U drive over to your new Google Drive. So in the previous video we showed everyone how to get logged into your bingschools.org account, which you can see at the top right of the google.com page. Once you've logged in, we're going to click on the apps and select Google Drive. Just as an FYI, you can rearrange your apps into the order that you would like. So once you've got your apps pulled up, click on Google Drive. And I've been using this for quite a while now, so I have a lot of folders and files already set. Yours may be blank right now, and as you use it more, it will start filling up just like your current U drive may be, have a lot of files listed on it. I've already got my U drive moved over. As you can see right here, we got a lot of things filling that drive up. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to create a new folder for your U drive and move things over to it. If you can click New to create a new folder, or anywhere on the screen you can right click and select New Folder, and I'm going to name this one U Drive 2 for an example. And so we create that folder and it shows up just as you would normally expect. I can double click on that folder and now that folder is empty and it has drop files here, or use the red New button. So once again, you can make new files that will be saved into this, or in the case we're doing today, we're going to drop files from your U drive into this new folder to transfer them over. So now you log into Novell and then pull up a folder and go to your U drive. In my case, my U drive has been emptied and deleted, so I'm just going, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to use the K drive just to show the process. So if this had been your U drive and you select it, you would see all your folders and files that would be available to move over to the Google Drive. In this case, I'm going to select like this ELA folder, and I'm just going to drag and drop it over here on the folder we just created. You can see the progress down here at the bottom right. As this uploads, I will tell you sort of the reasons why we're doing this. One is that our U drive currently is filled to capacity, and eventually it's going to be phased out. The advantages of the Google Drive is that it has unlimited storage, and you can access your Google Drive anywhere you have internet, including phones. So that's some advantages. So you can tell this has now been uploaded and finished. You could repeat that for as many folders as you wanted to move over. I would be careful about, if you have some huge folders, I wouldn't do them all at once, in case things time out, or I would do it in chunks, and you may want to do that like at the end of the school day as you're about to leave, when the bandwidth would be more available if there's not as many people using the internet at that time. So once you have a folder moved over, you can see that I can double click and see the files within it. I want to go ahead and show you a couple of things. These W's would be Word documents that have been moved over, and you can open, if I double click, it can open a Word document, but that's just to preview it. If you actually want to save it as a Google Doc, once you have this Word document, if you hit open with and open with Google Docs, what happens is it does the conversion, and at this point now it is converting it into a Google Doc instead of just a Word document, and now you'd be able to edit this, change the font, make things bold, whatever you want to do like that. And so then when I close this back out, now if we notice, there is one that has the W by it that is still the Word document format, and you have the same document that's been converted into a Google Doc. And so if you're wanting just to have one of those, a lot of times I'll go back and just delete the Word document then and save the one that is now in the Google format that I can use. One disadvantage, our current limitation of the things being on Google Drive, is that like a file like this that is a notebook file, which can only be opened with smartboards, you can't preview that and open that in Google. You can't open the smart notebook file. It is saved, all the information is there, and if you wanted to use this file right here on a computer with a smartboard, you would have to then right click and hit the download button, and it would download that file to your local computer. And if you have the smart board software hooked up to that computer, then you would be able to open that file with that local computer. But that's, there's still a lot of advantages, once again, where you can access from any website, anywhere, any computer with internet. And even a lot of these files, like you have the PDFs and presentations and documents, you can even open with your phone. You can edit spreadsheets even with the phone if you're out and about somewhere. So I think there's definitely more advantages than disadvantages to moving our files from our U drive over to the Google Drive. That will do it for this tutorial.